Barnaby was, quite possibly, the worst ghost in the history of the afterlife. While other spirits practiced their blood-curdling moans or perfected the art of walking through walls, Barnaby spent most of his time tripping over his own spectral hem. The biggest problem? Barnaby was terrified of the dark. Every night when the sun went down over the old Victorian manor he haunted, Barnaby would start to tremble. He didn't want to lurk in the shadows. He wanted to be where the light was. This led to some very confusing hauntings for the family living there. One evening, the Miller family was sitting in the living room when they heard a series of loud thuds coming from the hallway. Thump, crash, ouch! In a very high-pitched, airy voice. Barnaby had tried to float gracefully toward the floor, but had instead miscalculated the distance and drifted straight into a coat rack. As he tumbled, he accidentally knocked over a vase. "Is someone there?" Mr. Miller called out, clutching a fireplace poker. Barnaby panicked. He tried to vanish, but when he was nervous, he tended to become more visible, glowing a faint neon turquoise. Desperate for comfort, he zoomed toward the brightest thing he could find, a small, plug-in nightlight in the hallway. He huddled over the tiny glowing bulb, his translucent hands wrapped around it. To the Millers, it looked like a glowing blue marshmallow was hugging their wall. "Wait," whispered young Lucy Miller, peering around the corner. "He's not scary. He's hiding." Barnaby looked up, his big, misty eyes wide with fright. "It's very dark in the attic," he squeaked. Lucy felt a wave of pity. She walked over, grabbed a flashlight from the drawer, and clicked it on. Barnaby's face lit up with pure joy. He began to do clumsy somersaults in the beam of light, accidentally hitting his head on the ceiling fan twice, but he didn't care. From then on, the Millers didn't have a haunted house. They had a roommate who acted as a very efficient, albeit slightly noisy, security light. And every night, Lucy would leave the hallway lamp on, just so Barnaby wouldn't have to face the shadows alone.